Hello. I've been away from gaming since 2020, basically for 5 years, and I've come back here in October and I just wanna ask you guys, you fill me in on what the fuck is going on? Seriously, these broken launches, there's activism going around like why are people putting this in my game and microtransactions on top of that, so they want me to pay in the game after I gotten it. It's getting weird. So that's why Borderlands 4 is like a hope for me, because I played so much Borderlands 2 when I was little, and Borderlands 3 was a really nice surprise now when I came back. So let's jump in to 5 things that is make it or break it for Borderlands 4. So number 1 is the story. And here it's interesting because Borderlands 2 had the gameplay and the story, while Borderlands 3 mostly had the gameplay. So if we can combine this together, it's gonna be a recipe for success. So the first thing that we need to get out of the way is Ava. Seriously. Okay, she was introduced in a really cool way, like she was looting a corpse. That's funny, that's Borderlands. But then they made her into this character that yells at Lilith because Maya died, and all of that has to go, especially if she inherited like the Crimson Raiders resistance, whatever. So Ava, they have to either make her a side character or rewrite her. Like make her really funny, really smart and not annoying. I can't stress this enough. She can't be annoying. The guns, they are the core part of Borderlands.
We build him a shrine, big shrine, beautiful shrine, and he'll keep giving us guns. Well, more guns, more guns, more guns!
It has to be perfect. There are 2 ways to go here. It's either the Borderlands 2 way or the Borderlands 3 way. Or 2 is you get a gold gun every 2 playthroughs, something like that. Like you never get any legendaries, which is fine. Because you really feel good when you get them. Or you go the Borderlands 3 way, which I don't like since I came back to gaming. I play a lot of games. You just get them every time you kill a boss. The good thing about Borderlands 3's way of doing it is that the old people, for real, they at least get the legendary every now and then. But in Borderlands 2 it's better because you feel more. You get more dopamine basically when you get a gold gun. So basically create 2 modes like in Borderlands 3 but more extreme, where one is you get rare weapons every now and then, and one where you get them all the time. And just make the player choose, and you can even say if you have more time to play the game you should choose this, if you have less time you should choose this. Number 3 is basically like trust the player. Don't hold our hand, we know what we're doing, we have played this game before. You don't have to do this in-depth tutorial on everything, and don't force us to stand and listen to exposition when we just want to go and shoot some stuff. Like this was what Borderlands 3 killed my second playthroughs. I just have to stand and listen to them talking. While in Borderlands 2, just as easy as I go to accept the quest, I accept the quest and then I can run away and they talk in the background like over the echo device or something like that. So don't force us to stand and listen, just let us run around, we can figure it out. Number 4, we need a good villain. Like the villain from Borderlands 3, they were okay, but they were like this super overpowered people that it felt like through the whole game they could come down and crush you whenever they wanted to, but they just didn't because they were arrogant or stupid, which is annoying. While in Borderlands 2 it was like Handsome Jack was trying all the time, and even when he failed it was always a part of his plan, so you felt like outmaneuvered. So whatever you did, it felt like Handsome Jack was better than you at playing this game. So for Borderlands 4 what I want to see is a villain that is either a mix or more of a smart one, so that you don't feel like if I was one of the twins from Borderlands 3 I would go down and just smack my own ass. Number 5 is the storytelling, and more specifically the kind of humor that they use. Now I thought Borderlands 3 was funny the first time I played it, but the more times you play it the more boring it becomes. Especially felt like they didn't have enough jokes. kinda. They were doing the blood feud thing all the time, and you know, it's funny once, but when they keep repeating it, it's like annoying. So I think they should derive this humor from something dark, like with Tina. Her parents were killed by bandits, or sold out by bandits. So what she does is, on her free time, she basically captures bandits and blows them up, which is really funny, like in a dark way. Meanwhile, in Borderlands 3, Juan, like that guy, his whole clan died, and the only thing he did was scream blood feud, and he was kind of unserious, you know? Anyway, here is 3 honorable mentions, and the first one is the sniper rifles in Borderlands 3. Wasn't that good. It felt like you shot the BB gun at some times. Number 2, it would be really interesting to see that if you did side quests, they joined you on the sanctuary or something like that. And number 3, let us have the 3rd weapon slot from the start, so you don't go through half the game with only 3 guns or 2 guns. And that is basically it. Now please leave your comments in the section below, or no, please leave your thoughts in the section below, because I really want to see if I missed something and what they should add. Because even if what I said before sounds negative, I'm really excited for Borderlands 4. Oh, and this was my first video, so leave a subscription if you think I earned it, and a like. So have a good evening, and bye.